Even more corpses here. Good riddance.
Reveal yourself!
Who said that?
A skeletal arm reaches upward, grasping at empty air. It lunges at you, violent fingers grasping only air. Now free, the arm thrashes furiously. It doesn't relent until wriggling out of your grasp. The arm hits the sand and goes rigid. Its wrist rotates like a compass needle, a single bony finger pointing toward what?
Intriguing. How did noxious bulbs end up here?
I've spotted something. These plants look truly sinister.
It's a great
They're
chest!
arranged in a ring.
Open it!
Is that a natural occurrence?
They lost! Tron! They lost! Go on! Open the chest! It's a great chest! Open it! They lost! Go on! Open the chest! They lost! Open the chest! Open it! It's a great chest! Open it! Look! It's a great chest! Open it! Open the chest! No bad things happen if you open the chest! I swear! John! 50 L! Be lost! John! Open the chest! Open it! No bad things happen if you open the chest! I swear! It's a great chest! Open it! Stay lost! Go on! Open the chest! Stay lost! Go on! Open the chest! No bad things happen if you open the chest! I swear! John! Back away from the chest! John! Go on! Open the chest! It's a great chest! Open it! No bad things happen if you open the chest! I swear! Stay lost! 50 hours! Be lost! Stay lost! Open the chest! Open it! It's a great chest! Open it! It's a great chest! Open it!
Bloodied and sad, a severed head sits on its stick. Its eyes snap open and dart from you to the nearest knock.
Open the chest there! Go on! You know you want to! Open the chest! There's loot in it! Open the chest! Just open the chest! Good things happen! Very good things! I spied! There's pretty stuff in the chest! beautiful stuff.
He gives you a look that says, "Really? You went with that?" He rolls his eyes. His look turns to one of contempt. He grits his teeth in anger. His look now carries pure hate. His eyes dart around, from grass to tree, tree to sky, back to grass. He's pretending you aren't there. The severed head closes its eyes, pretends it's dead.
You grin to yourself and turn away.
A severed head sits rotting on a stick. The last vestige of an ear juts from above its too prominent jawline. Its eyes open. It looks at you.
I don't know who you are, but hear this. Don't open the chest. Don't open the chest. Whatever you do, don't open the chest. Don't listen to him. He's crazy. He wants to die. He does. I'd help you, I could. He'll kill us all. Don't open the chest. Help? Help? Just don't open the chest. I'll help. Also, oh, you look like a good sort. Could you scratch our nose?
The severed undead head looks at you with puppy dog eyes. You're touched and revolted. You lean across and scratch the dead head's nose. Skin sloughs from the nose onto you. Shake it off. It won't come. Pretending to pat the man's head, you wipe your finger in his hair.
Oh, that's right. That's it. Oh, that's it. That doesn't mean you can open the chest, because you can't. Sales story. Usual story. Ain't this state again a good and rotten worker? I was a professional. Lost my head for it. Oh, and it turned out I lost iodine. Iodine. We were A's ill. We ill A's. We constructed labyrinths. Ragus Rex himself said the one with the gargoyles was the S.A.'s ever. Right before we cut off our heads. Oh, no. Oh, no, you don't. Ask the A's ill. It doesn't give away the king's secrets. I listen sealed. I listen. True. And you civilized cousins survived the howling Ludolf. Ludolf. Asuka. Sure! We are Ulster A's elders. We construct the finest labyrinths. We do not...
The head closes its eyes. The conversation is over.
All we're saying is don't open the chest, or bad things will happen. Exploding things. We all look the same to you, do we? One head's as good as another, is it? Well, that's just lovely. Now don't make things worse. Don't open the chest. If you open the chest, bad things will happen. Not nice things. Bad things. Peter, bones, plants, the flora all around us, I mean to say.
The head's eyes widen in horror.
You wouldn't kill perfectly innocent heads like us just to see what's in a chest, would you?
The head closes its eyes. The conversation is over.
Open it!
Get lost! Don't own the chest!
Open the chest! Eyes on fire!
Careful now. That's a trap. Careful now. That's a trap. I sense great suffering ahead. The agonies of an era and beyond. Look out! I see a trap
Careful.
nearby.
I've spotted a trap.
The pig is engulfed in flames, but her skin remains unsinged.
Does it matter? I beg you, help! You aren't sure? How do I know it won't be worse than the torment? How? Okay, but I don't think... Yes, I have endured for this long. I can endure longer. But please, please ease this burden. It is the doing of Brachus Rex. Kings will always come to see themselves as gods. Many years ago, we dared warn of Brachus Rex's gluttonous cruelties. We paid the price with these porcine bodies and the curse of eternal flames. This excruciating existence between life and death is proof enough of that. I have begged for absolution. None comes. But bring it to an end. I will trust you in this plea.
Prepare yourself.
same one from before.
Your gaze wanders over the solemn stone face that overlooks the shore. For the briefest of moments, it seems as if its eyes come alive and lock with the eyes, stone grey, turn pale green. They mesmerize.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
Quercus, where are we? No leaves, no trees, no soil. This is horrific!
You walk towards the figure on the dais, but wisps of mist start to cloud your vision. With each step, the mist gets thicker, hiding the figure from sight.
Thane? Thane!
You push through the fog, chasing the voice at breakneck speed. You trip and start to fall, but catch yourself against a bookcase? You look around in shock as the mist clears. You are standing in a library, your library. You hear a cough behind you and turn to see your assistant, Harina. She hands you a thick book, Observations on the Universal Veil. You look at her in confusion as she explains, "You asked me to bring you your research, Master Fane, for your guest." As you walk through the library, Harina expresses her condolences. It is a shame that the king forbade further investigation into the veil. It was a fascinating topic. She leads you to a door, your study, and pushes it open to introduce your visitor. You step through the door and see the Lady Amadia, one of the 7 lords. You turn, but your assistant is gone. The door is closed. You are alone with this unexpected visitor.
I must say, you created quite a stir earlier, dear Fane. The other lords and I were quite impressed with your research. We believe the king's decree that you should not investigate the veil was misguided. And I see you have already brought me some reading material. Kindly give it here, my boy.
The desk dissolves as you pass your hand through it, but the mist quickly reforms afterwards. You turn to see Lady Amadia staring at you curiously.
Are you feeling quite well, my boy? I was hoping to talk to you about your research. Do you truly think this veil is the key to unlocking a new future?
Your palm connects with her cheek with a gentle tap. You recoil in shock. She's real.
Of course I am real, dear boy. As are you, it seems.
There is a crash of timber behind you, and you can feel hands grabbing you. You are dragged backwards as Amadia screams. The screams fade to nothing, as does the scene before you. You're standing on the cold, glowing stones once more, with Lady Amadia before you.
Fane, darling Fane. I had to know. If you were not who you claimed, it could have been a disaster. Peace, my child. You will have your answers. First, you must understand the madness the king unleashed on the world. It is a habit one picks up from the mortal races. They call me Mother. How else should I respond? True, you are no mortal, but you have lost much of what once made you eternal, and we were forced to become so much more. We know why the king forbade your research. He already knew about the Veil, Fane. He was draining its power, leeching from it to build up. When we confronted him about this betrayal, he used his power to try and subdue us, to turn us to slaves. The Veil did not fall, but it was weakened. The wall was cracked, and the king... We fought, of course. The king scorched our land. He was banished beyond the Veil he had tried to subvert. But our victory was hollow. They were erased, destroyed utterly. We seven were all that remained. I fear that it is. But you must steel yourself. The fight is not yet. For centuries, the king has been searching for a way back into our world. And beyond the Veil, he found the force that could help. The moment we discovered the Void, we understood the Veil was created to hold it at bay by powers even more ancient than us. We have contained both ever since. But now, alas, they are winning. I fear we are no longer united. I fear...
Amadia turns and gestures to the scene behind her. Down below, you can see the 6 other gods fighting.
Over the centuries, the drip of void into this world corrupted the others while they played with their mortal. I fear it is too late for them. For us. But you, Fane, you have been The world needs a power to protect it, and you are the key, Fane. But you have fallen so far. You will feel whole once again, child. You have my word. I will guide you, but you will return more powerful. As your first step towards righting the wrongs of this world, I grant you my blessing and give you the ability to bless in turn.
Amadia stretches her hand out, and you feel a warm glow spread through your bones. You feel a sensation that
You may have noticed I have tried to help you on your journey. That I can bless the very water beneath your feet. Now you have that power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. And seek them you must. But before you begin, a word of warning. I gather that you travel with a pack of these lesser creatures. It is only natural after so long spent alone, but you must be wary. They are God-woken, the chosen champions of the other 6 gods. And then there is the one you know as Losa. She is something else. For they will all walk the same path as you, but they cannot be allowed to reach its end. You must be the one. Only one of our people can wield the...
She lays her hand on your skull, and you see it clearly. The others, the gods, Amadia, and you. You are her chosen.
So go forth into the world with my blessing, dear one. Heed my words and go.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus. Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom. Seeing the giant race. I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it.
It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the great acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
Quirkus! Quirkus! It thinks it can use magic at our level. No! I am not going to share our magic with it. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy.
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open.
There. Maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, yes, you're...
Speak if you wish to. Speak if you wish to. You don't say. I too had the pleasure. Of course, when I say pleasure, I mean the distinct dishonor. What always happens? I'd rather not talk about it.
She hesitates, but you can tell she wants to speak.
The thing is, Tyrsendilius, the old father, the Golden Leaf, he wants me to become the next divine.
Her eyes fix on some unseen thing of darkness.
Beware of gods bearing gifts. Divinity. And yet, he treated me exactly. His was an exercise in power, brutal, like all true power is. His was a lesson, meant to discipline, not to edify. Why would I obey such a god? How clueless you do sound.
Out of the frying pan and into... You know what? You've heard that one before, so let... Is that so? Look, I don't know where you've been and what you saw, but I believe you believe it. And I guess that's what matters, yeah?
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh? Me too. A god I don't believe in told me things about myself I don't believe. Yeah. Harder to maintain skepticism then, all right. Whatever we believe, we still need to live in the here and now. So, let's get back to work.
Ifan tips his fingers to his temples and saunters ahead.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Sure thing, Chief. What's up? One of the gods? Really? Well, look at you go. What did they say? One of the gods said that.
Losa huffs on her fingernails and buffs them on her tunic, smirking.
Nice.
Her face cracks into a mischievous smile. She capers around you, bouncing from one foot to the next.
You like me, you really, really like me.
She stops suddenly, goes rigid, then relaxes, smiles broadly, and leans over to whisper in...
Psst. I like you too.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it. Indeed. Rallic, if I'm not mistaken. Always was rather the slow sibling in the Pantheon, wasn't he? Quite so. I suppose you too met with somewhat of a disappointment. For we do have to wonder, can a god be called a god still, if they have to plead with another to assume the powers they seem to have lost? You may have no interest in semantics, but clearly you have an interest in the promises of powers that were dangled in front of you. That much I can appreciate.
you, stranger?
Yes.
The menacing skeletal guardian looks at you wearily, then yawns.
So you dare defy the will of Brachus Rex, prepare to be destroyed, and so on and so forth. Let's get this over with. I've enthusiasm for putting you back in the ground, so I can return to my rest. I hope this brings the discussion to an end. I don't like being roused from slumber, only to be greeted by such banality. I was a loyal servant of the Source King. I carry out his will in death as in life, and all that sort of thing. Now, can we get down to the fighting? I was enjoying a lovely dirt nap before you helped those heretical pigs. I was raised immediately after my death. I never had the chance to see what wonders await the true dead. In a few moments, I dare say you will discover that information firsthand.
She moans impatiently and taps her bony foot.
Yes, I know he's dead. I am still obligated to perform his wishes. He may not live, but the threat of his curse hangs over me. It is as you say. In any case, no curse could possibly be worse than this Be on your...
The guardian chokes on her words, as if strangled by an invisible hand.
Is lifted. Thank you, stranger. At last, the fire is quenched. Thank you.
The dead are back! Keep an eye out for their void-woken pets!
The Magisters scramble for their weapons, but pause as the smoke clears.
You got more flesh on your bones than our last visitors. Who are you?
We can follow the cart to the Lady Vengeance.
How much murdering does one creature need?
By the divine, that's happy news. I'll be glad to leave this cursed swamp behind.
Trap seeker, stand down. No one else needs to die. You're trapped, seeker. Stand down. No one else needs to die.
Your courage in the face of danger is inspiring, my friend. Lucian guided your blows rightly.
His eyes travel from your face to your feet, then back.
You're no magister, judging from that collar around your neck. How'd you come to be here? Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker, and I can help you. It's right there in the name, is it not? We seek. And currently, I seek a way off this island. Well, yes. Getting out of here means taking a ship. A Magister ship. And they're not just going to give us one out of the goodness of their hearts. I came looking for weapons. Powerful ones. Wicked ones. May Lucian forgive me. Weapons that will clear a path to Dallas's flagship.
Gareth looks about, scanning the horizon, then looks back at you.
I can't stay. You shouldn't either. What did Lucian say? Ah yes, evil feasts on the indolent. Get yourself to safety, and soon. You'll always have a place at the Seeker's table.
Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world. You were a genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it. You are floating a few inches above the ground. Your friends are impressed. You bask in their hoots and hollers. Your You hardly recognize him, but there he is, Alexander. You're shocked to see a sorcerer's collar around his neck. He seems so different now compared to how he looked back in school. A deluge of happiness. You played the flute. You wrote poetry. You were a tough dwarven smith of great experience and talent. You wanted to make a name for yourself. You had a taste for wine and ale, as well as a variety of other sensual pleasures. For many years twinkle behind you like distant stars, tiny but beautiful. You smell wheat ale. You are nothing. You are no one. You do not exist. You thought hard on the location of your fortune before passing. You wanted an elf to find it. You urge whoever tastes your flesh.
Too heavy. Look, a large ship sits just offshore.
Stand off, stranger. Friend or foe?
She searches for treachery in the shadows veiling your face. Doesn't seem to...
All right then, you can pass. But I suggest you don't. I suggest you turn around and head another direction in. The Magisters of a Shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all. A sorcerer, crucified and tortured. See for yourself, if you're that interested. But don't get too close, if you like living.
She gives you a long look.
Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. See this place? There are others hiding there. You should join them. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly. He may be interested in you. We few Seeker survivors fled there. It's safe enough for now. You'll find something of a welcome, at least. We seek sorcerers with special talents and see if we can keep them alive. In that spirit, I suggest you find somewhere else to be. Then you can talk to Gareth about them, if he's still alive. Or Malady, if she's still alive. They'll be able to tell you what's what, if you're still alive.
She turns her attention back along the path.
We've already had our little chat.
She hides her joy behind a cool look.
Well then, you have done us a service. I must find the others and get the hell off this goddamned island.
With a nod of respect, she turns to leave.
Won't budge.
In the flickering torchlight, you see a Magister lying muttering on the ground. As you approach, he turns with a jerk.
No, stay back. Not another step closer if you want to live. Fight. I'm not afraid of you.
The Magister nods towards his hand, and you see the skin is midnight black. It seems to undulate, as if worms were squirming through his flesh. He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing it tight. He nods towards the bodies of the dead Magisters.
Same as those poor souls. We finished clearing out this blasted room and wanted... As soon as they touched that switch, they were screaming. Some void curse. Dallas warned us to take care, but we never thought, never knew we'd survive. I'm as dead as them. Just taking my time getting there. They were gathered round it. Took the brunt of it. Got me on the arm, though. Clipped me. It was enough. Whatever it is, the Void itself is fighting to protect it. Dalos told us to be careful, but this is wrong. It's evil. Death. She told us it was old. Told us it was dangerous. Told us it was important. More weapons to fight the sorcerers, she said. She needed the wands, but there was something more.
He looks up at you, his eyes...
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming. I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that. Please. I can't lift my sword. I can't.
He lowers his eyes to stare at his black, squirming hand.
Just make it quick.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean?
The Magister looks up as you approach.
So what are you waiting for? End it!
The Magister moans in pain.
Knowing the reputation of Bracca's Rex, we should tread gingerly.
What is this contraption?
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock. The runes are in no language you understand or recognize. You feel the source inside you swell up, filling your chest, yearning to be free. Your power flows from your chest and into your hands, green tendrils of power slithering from your fingertips across the shrine. The shrine starts to vibrate and glow, slabs of stone gliding across each other as it begins to open.
Lucky find.
What's up with you? You look terrified. What a chicken. Bok, bok, chicken. Here, chicken. You make me sick.
Void woken, we meet again. I'm ready!
Glory is mine.
This world is ours. Fall, die, pass away. Your essence feeds us.
More of them? These beasts are damn persistent.
Bring the Reaper for me.
Vermin, thieves, pests. Squash the vermin, hang the thieves. Ours, ours, you are ours.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down.
We are the many and the all. We were first. We are the beginning and the end. We will.
sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as...
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no Magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Her eyes go wide with delight upon your...
May the goddess keep you for saving that little Lionheart. Young Han told me the story of his rescue. Oh, you are most welcome indeed.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of...
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all. Be welcome to this sanctuary. Amadia's eye in the storm.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question. You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep. What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another red lizard.
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry, but at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer. Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
The proud man has returned, but yours is the pride, is it not? All in this sanctuary rejoice to have Sir Gareth back, but yours is the glory. Good. You did well. These Seekers were blind without their leader, but you returned their one-eyed king. He is a good man. He will try to do well. But you, I think, will be the one to make the true difference. My name is Bahara. Like you, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praised be her name, and praised be her starlit eyes. Your chant has no meaning, for you know not of whom you speak. So let us sweep away such ill stuff. Amadia is the Great Mother. She is the goddess in whose womb magic was conceived, from whose sacred body immortal wizards were born. Gratiana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching me her ways. For several years now, I've been her disciple, but she has resided here for centuries, sustained by Amadia's love. I was like you once, a lost soul driven by instinct from the bowels of Fort Joy. There have been others. They tried to make it back to the mainland, but my home is here now. This is where I found solace, found sanctuary. I found the Great Mother and have been nurtured by her magic ever since. The guests, they call themselves Seekers. They're brave people and friends to sorcerers. But you'll find them a battered band here today, brought low by bloody battle. Magisters, of course. Who else? The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from the fort. They failed. Many fell. They've heard the Shriekers shriek. I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound. Have you never heard of them? From the tales they tell of, they were living weapons, made of flesh and reared in torture. The pain... Turns out the tales are true. The Magisters dug deep and returned these horrors to the surface. To know one's fate is to be fearless. I reside in Amardia's palm. I am hers to shield or hers to crush, and in that knowledge, I am content. They knew him to be God-woken. They sought to kindle the divinity slumbering deep within. But Alexander bears no rivals. Only the son can follow the father, or so he is convinced. For him, divinity. For the others, the dungeons. It is truly harrowing to know this man seeks to be the Seven's chosen. As you wish. It is the laboratory of a lunatic. A place removed from mercy and sanity where mad Brachus Rex would experiment to his dark heart's content. There are ruins in the marshes, stonework vultures that perch above the king's long-buried treasure. But his is not a treasure of gold, ruby, and sapphire. It is a treasure of death, weapons, and the nights here are long and lonely. But I often listen to my mistress Gratiana speak of days long gone, the heydays of Brachus Rex. Perhaps she will tell you her tales as well. Haunted quag, may Amardia curse him. My knowledge is but a pond. May you always walk in wisdom's wake, the flower-strewn path of Amardia.
You're in luck, sorcerer. Gareth's back, and he's going to get us out of here. All of us.
Great to have Gareth back. You'll see now. We'll get that ship.
The young woman stares at a trio of bodies, dead from their wounds, seemingly.
They're dead.
Lucian's locks. Stop fidgeting, lad. Lucian's locks. Stop fidgeting, lad.
You did all that you could for them. We're grateful.
I failed them.
They died knowing they were loved.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad. By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad. By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
Keep your chin up, kid.
Chin officially up, Sir Gareth.
You did all that you could for. Welcome, my friend. Enjoy the quiet while it lasts. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can. Godwoken.
Gareth pauses.
My friend, the Voidwoken feast on us. There is no longer a divine to channel the will of the Seven. Only a Godwoken, descended from heroes, may ascend to divinity. But few are left. We knew of one, Verdas. There were others, but they fell like crab apples from their branches. Someone else looks for Godwoken, not to liberate them, but to kill them. You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as...
Yes, I see something there. And something else besides. But it's not for me to say. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance. One of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken. We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side. Shriekers, they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches them. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there, too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging wands that steal source from its home. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. I can't imagine anyone more capable. Lucian truly shines his light on you. See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure. The Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander's shriekers will rot. We'll turn the tides, my friend. Divine be praised.
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh?
Ifan nods and surveys the...
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm... Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Finally get out of here.
The young man fidgets with his armor and half-sword excitedly. He sees you approach.
Was it you who saved Sir Gareth from the Magisters? Well, who wouldn't be? Don't you know what an honor it is to squire for the likes of Gareth? And now that he's back, we might actually stand a chance of getting out of here.
man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his...
Thank you for finding... Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Blessed are you. Grant me I pray you will strengthen this and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their eyes, so no curse will pass them. I pray you see them safe. I pray you see your name.
I told you, lads, we'll be heading home in no time.
Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
I told you, lads, we'll be heading home in no time.
Blessed are you. Grant me I pray you will strengthen their steps and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their eyes, so no curse will pass. I pray you see them safe.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us
Divine
home.
blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound. I told you, lads, we'll be heading home in no time.
You didn't lose your head. Well done, my lad.
Your teaching served me well, sir.
He's here to take us home.
Keep your wits about you, Leia. We need you.
Thank you, Gareth. I can't wait to go home.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
Hold up. I've got to take care of some business. Friend, how does life find you?
Well, I'll be. If it ain't the beasts of the sea. Stories of your beard alone fly across Riverland like flocks of crows. Fair a bit more inland than you'd prefer, yeah?
Ain't I know it, ain't I know it.
Beast claps him on the back and chuckles heartily. If they hadn't met just a moment ago, you might think the dwarves lifelong friends.
I don't want to intrude, seeing as how you got your own trials and travails, but I don't suppose you've been to Reaper's Coast of late. Maybe heard of a fella named, what was it?
Lohar? Yeah, I know of the guy. From back when I was looking for fishing work out in Driftwood. He's, how shall I say, an entrepreneur. Still out there a bit. How his stubby thing.
Sounds like a man I'd buy 2 flagons of mead for. One for drinking and one for toasting.
It's Duggan it is. Oh, and this here's Leia. You gotta be sick of that collar. Leia, you can get it fixed up, yeah?
Sure thing.
Bet you're glad to be rid of it. Amazing to meet a beast in flesh. Let's see if we can get you back to sea. Fighting the good fight, yeah? Your lungs have got to be starved for the salt air.
Beast chortles and nods, then passes you a sly wink.
Gareth is back. Gareth is safe.
She throws her arms around you in a tight...
Thank you, thank you. You're so good, so kind, so brave.
She smiles and hugs you so tightly you think your bones may break.
What a beautiful day. What a happy day.
My thanks, friend. I can't remember the last time I've seen her smile like that. If there's anything we can... Well, know that you have my deepest thanks.
And mine. Mine too. Thank you.
So no curse may pass it. I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
Before you stands a figure wrapped in cloth. As she turns from her prayers, you can see nothing of her eyes except 2 deep, dark holes.
Armadia's blessings, child. So you are the one who returned Gareth to his flock. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia and keeper of this shrine. Sacred Armadia is the mother of magic. She is the fount from which all wizardry springs. It has been her will that I take in these poor souls as they flee to preserve the gifts she has bestowed on them. Alas, I fear for them. Now that Gareth has returned, they seem determined to take up arms again. I've never known people so keen to run. Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. Armadia's blessings on you. But pray, this vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars. If you return these to me intact, I could make an offering of them to Armadia. Armadia's blessings upon your brave soul. And? Have you found them? Did you bring them? They reside in a vault, hidden on a beach to the northeast. I wish my direction were more precise.
We were so afraid.
But this place was designed not to be found.
You've done well so far. Keep it up. It's my honor to serve you, sir.
Did you see?
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Finally get out of here.
return. Get those weapons into shape. We'll need them.
Brachus had his favorite necromancers design.
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready. He thumbs the edge of a blade.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do to thank you for saving Sir Gareth? Fancy a weapons upgrade? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer. This one might serve, but not for long. This may do some damage before it breaks forever.
Blessed Mother, bringer of magic, I pray to these sorcerers. Give them your protection as they search for the soul jars in your name. May they have the wisdom to return them again. May they be granted the strength to do what must be done.
Gratiana, my newest and oldest friend, thank you.
My welcome is yours.
This one might serve, but not for long.
May they have the wisdom to return them here.
This may serve?
May they be granted the strength to do what must be done.